Hey, it's Tatiana. I got my esthetician hat on today. It's invisible. Actually, I do have my apron on. And we are going to talk about DIY brow waxing. Have you tried it? Are you tempted to try it? Are you someone that wants to save money and you want to try waxing your brows yourself, but you're like, I'm hella scared. I might wax my whole eyebrow off. Then watch this video. I have a couple tips to share to make it a little bit less scary. So just a reminder, we are doing DIY brows. And what is DIY? DIY is do it yourself. The goal of this video is to help you so you don't wax your whole damn eyebrow off. Okay, that's where I come in. We don't want to wax the whole damn eyebrow off. And you'll see in the video I'm not wearing any gloves. That's because I'm waxing my, oops, I don't want to cover the mic. I'm waxing myself. When I take clients, I do wear gloves. And it is, if you do have some gloves around, it would make things a lot cleaner and less stickier. I would recommend, so don't wear like hella big loose gloves. Don't just wear whatever gloves you can find. Try to find gloves that are close to your hand size, because if they're hella loose and flopping around, that's not good also. But it's only important if you are doing a wax pot with a stick. If you're just using a pre-wax strip like from Sally's Beauty, or Sally, and these are Sally's, or Nair. I don't think you're going to need gloves necessarily if you are doing it with a traditional wax pot and using the sticks. I highly recommend gloves, especially if you have like nice nail, like you just got your mani done, or if you got nice extensions. You can remove the wax with like with an oil, but it's just better to put the gloves on if you're doing the wax and the stick situation. I'm brushing my brow hairs upward so I can see the shape better, and I'm going to wax all the hairs underneath, all those strays. I'm prepping the skin with witch hazel just to clean the skin. I would avoid using rubbing alcohol, that would be too harsh. So I'm just filling my brows in with a pencil that I got from Sephora. It has a skinny tip on it. I'm just filling my brows in like as if I were going out or doing my makeup for the day. And again, this is to help identify the shape and to help you not wax, to see the areas that you're not going to wax. So any areas that are not filled in, that's what you're going to wax. So for me, I'm going to wax underneath my brow and around on top and the side. So when you fill it in first, it helps you see where you should wax. I'm using satin smooth wax, the zinc oxide meant for sensitive skin. And whatever wax you choose, just don't put too much wax on the stick. That's going to make it messy, and then you're going to get wax all over your face. So you can build as you go, but keep it thin as at first. So when you fill them in first, it gives you a better idea of the shape. So for me, I'm going to wax all those strays that are underneath the brow. You can see them, they're pretty long. Again, this is DIY. Don't, go crazy if you don't have a perfect application. But like I said, if you're doing a traditional wax pot method, don't grab too much wax on the stick first, because if you have too much wax, you're just going to make a big mess and it's going to be really thick and it's going to be really hard to remove. So work in small sections first. So give it a firm press. Just make sure that the strip is only on the wax part. Give it a firm press and make sure you're holding the skin taut. So make sure the skin's not bouncing all around when you pull it. So you're pulling it skin tight. Then a clean removal. If this is your first time waxing, you want to work in small strips. So don't feel like you have to do the whole area that's underneath the brow in all one fell swoop. You can just break it up into small parts. So what I'm doing here is I'm thinning out the wax a little bit. It was a little bit of a thick application, so I'm kind of like trying to redistribute the wax and spread it out more to get more of a clean line. Again, press firm with that strip. Press down into the skin and make sure you hold the area tight the opposite direction and pull. There's a lovely hair removed. Nice clean line. If you don't have much hair in this area, you can skip it, but it does make it look cleaner when you do wax these little baby hairs on the side. It's usually, for me, it's just peach fuzz, but it makes it more clean. And again, with these hairs on top too, for me, it's just all just peach fuzz. I think for most of us, it's the hair there is pretty light, but it gives you more of a clean look if you wax all around. Again, give a firm press when you're pressing the strip over the wax, just so all the wax can adhere to the strip and be more cleaner. And make sure you pull that skin tight when you pull. Brushing everything. So sad eyebrow, nice eyebrow, it's filled in. After you wax, it's always good to use an aftercare product. You can use some kind of oil. I like to use a lightweight serum. The one I'm using is from Precool for redness relief, and it helps cool down the skin and soothe the skin after waxing. And a sunscreen is important if you are waxing and you're planning to go outside or just be exposed to any sunlight right after you wax. Nice eyebrow. There's a sad sparse eyebrow. This one looks clean. This one needs some work. Let's work on the second one. So I filled it in already. You can see I had some sparse areas near the front of my brow. And applying, it's not perfect. I know I do this for a living, but if you're doing DIY, it's probably going to look like this too. And make sure you press the skin firm. Press, get all the wax in the strip, and then make sure you pull the skin tight. Oh, lovely, beautiful. Look at all those hairs. Again, work in sections, especially if it's your first time. It's totally fine to work in smaller sections. One long strip section can be intimidating. And again, try to do a thin application of wax, press it firm, and pull the skin. And you can use that same strip to get any remnants of wax. So use the same strip, get all around the brow. Look at my crazy baby hairs. Yeah, make it straight as possible. And there's using the redness relief serum again. I highly recommend, you don't have to use this serum in particular, but some kind of aftercare product. Also using an oil, an Azoline oil is also good. It soothes the skin, but I wouldn't go with nothing too heavy, no heavy lotions or no heavy oils. Getting the middle. Some people don't have that much hair in the middle, so depending on your preference, you're free to leave the hair in the middle if you like. Okay, I'm going to end up filling that brow in to match it. So yes, these are what my brows look like afterward. I filled them in a little bit extra. I did not tweeze or trim anything. You're certainly welcome to. If you are going to trim, be careful there too. Don't go crazy with the trimming. Just do whatever. If you brush it up with a spoolie, whatever is sticking out. I did not tweeze also. I could probably tweeze a couple areas, but for the purpose of this video, I didn't tweeze. It was just waxing only. So this is what they look like. Sisters, I hope. At least they look related somewhat, right? Again, DIY, it's not going to be super perfect. If you want to see a professional for that, I think at least once in your life, go see a professional. Dear God, please go see a professional. Because if you see a professional every 4 weeks, every 6 weeks, they can help you help you talk about a desired shape, what's best for your face, and just naturally what you're working with. They'll help you achieve a shape. And then if you see them enough times, naturally the strays will just grow. Naturally you'll see the shape. The shape will kind of come out on its own. And then from there, then maybe you can DIY it and just get the strays, only the strays. If you want a full brow makeover, and provided that you have the hair to do it, no shade, then you definitely want to see a professional for that. Also, a professional brow artist can help you. You can, if you're a brow noob completely, a professional brow artist can help you, teach you how to fill in your brows, how to find the shape, how to fill them in, how to use a highlighter if you wanted to, how to maintain it yourself. Obviously, they're filled in, they look great, but once I take the makeup off, they're going to look back to their kind of sparse selves. So just keep that in mind too. But again, to filling them in first just gives you a guideline so you can just see the strays, catch the strays. and strays only. And you're not going into the actual brow because we want to save all that hair. And thanks again for watching my DIY brow waxing video. I hope you found these tips to be very helpful. Good luck to you on your DIY brow waxing journey. Okay, if you wax your whole eyebrow off on accident, it's not permanent. The hair will grow back. However, this is when we get into the like over tweezing, over plucking era. The hair didn't grow back for some people because they just kept doing it over and over. As soon as they see the hair, tweeze it, grow back, tweeze it, tweeze it, tweeze it. So that's when you're in dangerous territory and the hair might not grow back. But if it's like a one-time thing and you accidentally wax too much hair off, so be patient, maybe use a brow serum, it'll come back. But then it is kind of weird. I guess maybe it depends on the person, because I wax this is the area where I always grow hair and I always wax it, but it always grows back. So that part I can't explain. I guess it depends on the person, case by case. But for those in the 90s, like for instance, yeah, this section is totally sparse now, because that is a section that I would tweeze a lot. So yeah, I think it's the actual eyebrow hair. It just be very precious with that area, because if you do too much, it won't grow back. But if it's like a one-time mistake, it's okay. Go see a brow artist. If you are in the SF Peninsula Bay Area, please by all means see me, Crown and Wink. But I hope this video was useful to you. If you liked it, please like it. And if you want to leave a comment, feel free to leave a comment. If you thought this video was absolute trash, leave that comment too. I can take it. I can take my feelings won't get hurt. I can take it. If you liked the video and or thought it was trash, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Thank you so much. See you in the next one.